then the final excuse was rejection. A lot of people are afraid of rejection, but okay, they had this chart there that said there's three things that they can do. Like, there's three ways that they can react to your message that you're telling them. They can accept it, they can reject it, or you can plant the seed. Well, when they accept it, they want to find out more about it. They want to be a part. They want to believe fully in what you believe in. They understand it, and they want to become a part of God, become a part of His body and His love. And if you plant the seed, then that's simply saying that they don't fully accept it, but it's in their mind. They may they may want to accept it maybe a couple of days, maybe a couple of months, maybe a couple of years later, but you planted the seed. So now, if they're going through something, they know that, hey, didn't somebody once tell me about God and about Christ and how He can help me through this, so maybe I should try it. So that's pretty much. So they were saying, well, and of course reject, you know what reject means, no, I don't want anything to do with that. That's a polite way. Or a lot of people are gonna be rude, get away from me, you're crazy, what's wrong with you, what do you, gosh, bye. But yeah, that's rejection. But then they had this charge, and it said accept, plant a seed, and reject. Under accept, it had good, and you're winning. Under plant a seed, it had good also, and you're winning again. And then under reject, it had bad and losing. Well, that just goes to show you, now you have a 66% chance of winning. You have 2/3 out of all the times that you talk and witness somebody, you're gonna have a good outcome, a good reaction. So why not? Okay, that's majority of the time. And then it went to 1 Peter 4 verse 14. It only says 1 Peter 4 verse 14, but I'm gonna read 1 Peter 4 verses 12 to 15, because all of it talks about suffering for being Christian. It says, "Dear friends, do not be surprised at the painful trial you are suffering, as though something strange were happening to you, but rejoice that you participate in the sufferings of Christ, so that you may be overjoyed when His glory is revealed." Then 14 is really talking about, okay, here's, "If you are insulted because of the name of Christ, you are blessed, for the Spirit of glory and of God rests on you. If you suffer, it should not be as a murderer or a thief or any other kind of criminal, or even as a meddler. If you're suffering for Christ, then you know it can't be anything bad. So, and you're blessed because you have God, you have the glory of Him within you if you're witnessing and you're trying to spread the word, because that's what He told us to do. Because Matthew 24 verse 14 says, "And this gospel of the kingdom will be preached in the whole world as a testimony to all nations, and then the end will come." So Jesus was pretty much telling you He's not gonna come until you go out there and preach the gospel of the kingdom, preach His word, preach about Him and His Father, the Holy Trinity. So until you guys tell everybody, every nook, every cranny, every little thing, until everybody knows about it, He's not gonna come. And I don't know about you, but I can't wait until it's time to go to heaven. So I would love, I want to tell everybody I meet about Him, because the more people know about Him, the sooner He's gonna come. And really, He doesn't want anybody to be left out of the, I went so off topic there, but let me just finish first. He doesn't want anybody to be left out of the kingdom. So we need to try as hard as we can to get like as much people as we can interested in the word. Like if it's just planting a seed, getting them interested, or if it's actually letting them, like actually getting them to accept the word, that would be like amazing, because they're gonna go to heaven. Because like once they accept the word and they know it for themselves, like really I don't think there's any going back, because you know it, and you're like, once you've experienced his love for yourself, you'd never want to go back to sin, really. Like you'd never fully like recover from that. It's so powerful, it's so beautiful, it's so peaceful and wonderful that you don't want to go back to sin, because you see it's much better on God's side. And then like after they read 1 Peter 4 verse 14, how you're blessed if you tell people about him, even if they reject you, because they're rejecting you for his name's sake, and you have the glory and God in you because you're witnessing, then you're going to be blessed. So then they went back and they're like, accepting, good, winning; planting a seed, good, also winning; rejecting, good, you're winning. So now it's 100%. Why wouldn't you want to testify? Why wouldn't you want to tell of his love? Like, and that song is just telling you what I just told you, okay? Testify to love with every breath you take, with everything you do or say, because actions speak louder than words. So everything you do or say, you need to testify love. Like, if your voice box is taken away from you and you can't do anything but act out, what do you want people to see in your life story? Do you want them to see God, or do you want them to see man and evil and everything that sin has to offer, which is not a lot, and even the little bit that it does have is not good? So do you want them to see that? Because I don't want them to see that. I want them to see God. I want them to see hope. I want them to see love. I want them to see joy, compassion, a master who cares about you. And I wouldn't want any less for anybody, because that's what I have. Because I have God, I have Jesus, I have love, I have like compassion, I have like somebody who would die, he'd suffer, like get whipped, come in so much pain, he could like easily get out of that, but no, he did all of that, he went through all of that, and then he died on top of that for us. So why wouldn't we want to love him back? Why wouldn't we want to do what he asks us to do, which is to go into all the world and preach the gospel, baptizing all in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Ghost, teaching them to obey him and his word, and also go out and preach and tell everybody about him, because once everybody knows about him, he's gonna come. We're gonna go up in glory. We're gonna go to heaven. We're gonna go to perfection, to beautifulness. Exactly. I don't know. It's indescribable. So I don't know why anybody would like want that. Want not somebody not to have that. Because if you feel the peace, if you feel the love, I would definitely, I feel the love and I want everybody to know about it. So do you? Like, if you do, then there's no reason for you not to testify.